Welcome back to the Liverpool career mode. This is season 2. Last time we failed to win the Europa League trophy. This is too intense. He goes down the left. I cannot believe it. It's all done. Against Real Betis, it was devastating. But this team right here has managed to win the Premier League title, qualified themselves once again for Champions League football. And of course, for the new season's beginning, I had to put on a Liverpool shirt. Let's start off by thinking about transfers that could be happening for either the main squad, as you can see right here, or even the reserves team that we all have kind of fallen in love with. Now, obviously, things need to change this season in terms of fan objectives. As you can tell right here, we failed with every single one you see there. I need 6 new fan objectives. Watch this video until the end, see which transfers we might be possibly making, and then maybe give your opinion on which fan objectives to go ahead and put into the comments down below. So after a season of playing with Liverpool and understanding which players I actually really like and which ones I am open to selling on,
Wait a minute.
I think I'm open to let Gakpo go. I know it sounds insane, it really does. Is it just down to the fact that I am not necessarily someone that uses the left wing as often, or is it just that he doesn't partake in the games at all? You know what? I'm gonna give Gakpo another half a season. I think it would be quite harsh to let him go right now. But I also changed Gravenberch to a center attacking mid. Finally, he's been working towards this the whole time, and it only will take him just 1 week to go up to an 84. So he is becoming a very important part of the squad, chasing down the likes of Szoboszlai for that cam position, maybe even in the starting 11. Now, I am, however, open to letting go a couple of players. Avi Elliott is going to be returning. He's going to be 80 rated. That is going to be a good player to have for sure. I am definitely willing to let Joe Gomez go. Yes, Joe Gomez can go. Carvalho, I personally don't believe he has what it takes for Premier League football. I think he's physically too weak, and I stand by that. Curtis Jones, despite me absolutely loving this kid, I can't sell him. I am going to loan him out, okay? He's going to get the Harvey Elliott treatment, and Elliott is going to return in his place. Thiago is going to leave us. He is already transfer listed. But apart from that, I have to say, Endo, very underwhelming. Very underwhelming. Didn't really play a big role for us, so I'm going to move him on as well. And as we go down this list, I see a couple of other players that I'm very open to selling. And honestly, some of them I've never seen play for Liverpool as well. So we're going to definitely let some of these lads go and loan out the ones like Ben Doak and give them the playtime they deserve, because they will not get it in this squad. Also this season, I probably should pay attention to the actual objectives, because as you can tell in the top left, my job might be in danger, and it says I need to sign three players born in Asia, which is an objective they should have given me last season, because we have brought in Sugawara and Kubo. But that is a very important one to chase after to get my job security up for sure. And then they are expecting us to win the Champions League, win the league title, and win the cup. So basically what they want is just a small objective of winning the treble.
Sounds easy enough.
The sales are in. We are looking at Joe Gomez leaving for 23 and also Carvalho. Thiago is going to Manchester United. You might be thinking, are you insane? Why are you selling one of your players to Manchester United? It's a rival club. Well, the other offer I got was from Manchester City. And City is actually a good team. I don't want them to get stronger. I don't mind Manchester United getting stronger. So let's move on quickly. Endo is going for 16.5 million. Vandenberg, Phillips, all these guys have been either sold or loaned out. Curtis Jones is out on loan at Porto, a perfect club for him actually. Glatzel, Morton, Doak, players that I actually know of, especially these two, are going out on loan. And then some others in here as well, with the likes of Williams and also Gordon and Clark. Some of these obviously Liverpool supporters definitely know of, because they have gotten some playtime actually. But this main team right now is unchanged. Nothing is changing for this main team as we speak. I don't necessarily think we need to bring in someone else in here to make it stronger than it is. It is a squad that should be competing for all trophies. Now, for the reserves team, which you guys know we use a ton, we do need to bring in new players. I do want to mix things up here. Now, in that midfield, obviously, we need to bring in a new center midfielder. So I was thinking that is going to be Endo's replacement for sure. He's going to come into that center midfield spot. And for the CDM position, I think it's about time that we give Bajcetic his play time in this squad. He needs a lot more game time. He's probably going to get 25 plus games right here from this squad. And then in defense, we do need a new center back. Diomande having the 5-star weak foot opens up the chance of bringing in any sort of center back we want, right or left footed. And then I was actually thinking of bringing a new goalkeeper, not because Keller isn't good, but because I think he deserves to play in the main team for a different squad. I'm just being honest right here. So possibly just because I wanted to be nice to him, I might let him go. But then again, he has performed incredibly well for us. Now, let's go and sign the first player I have in my mind. And that first player is Rio Hatate. If you guys follow Celtic Football Club at all, by the way, that's not his real face. He is an incredible player. He's basically the Japanese Modric. I think that is the best way to describe him. And I think with Endo leaving, this is the best transfer I could have gone for, especially for the objective. This man can do it all. 4-star, 4-star. He has played in defense, in midfield, and on the wings even for Celtic. So I really like this one. He comes in with the capability of pushing the team forward, just like a McAllister, for example. And Gravenberch will take over that cam position, obviously. And then Bajcetic will have to do the defensive work. It is definitely an odd midfield, but I think it will do really, really well. And I'm very excited about Hatate joining us. The Celtic Lil Speedster is now ours. At this point, I am putting together the Japanese national team. It is Ito. Yes, Stuttgart is on fire. If you guys don't follow the Bundesliga, you really should. But this guy has been playing for Stuttgart for a couple of years now, and this is the most special one. Seru Girassi, who is an incredible striker, about to break Lewandowski's record, or already has for the first couple of games of the season. He is doing such an insane job for them, just pushing that team onto positions where no one thought they would be. They are currently in the top 3 of the Bundesliga, and I truly believe Ito is a great player. He was linked to multiple clubs, multiple big clubs in the world of football, but in the end decided to stick around. This is a player that can play really well in terms of build-up play, and those types of centre-backs are very much welcome here. Left-footed, 83 pace, great defending and physicality to play alongside Sugawara and Kubo as well. And also Hatate. We now have 4 Japanese internationals. And it's not because I'm just looking for Japanese players when I'm looking for Asians, but these ones happen to be the perfect ones for us. To finish off this puzzle of Asian players for the objective, we are actually going for someone who I know from actually watching him play in the Korean League. Yes, Seoul's centre-back Lee Han-bom has actually gone ahead and joined the likes of Midtjylland in Europe this season. He's a very talented centre-back. In Sorare, what should I say, circles, he was being called the Korean Timber. If you guys know Timber from Ajax, he is basically the Korean Timber, a centre-back that can build up out the back. And now that we have let go of a bunch of players from the youth as well that play those defensive positions, and Kwanzaa being way too low rated, this is a great player to add into this reserves team to give it a little bit more strength, while also bringing in the right player to finish the objectives. So now check out the top left corner. We are in a secure position for our job while finishing the objective there. That was very important. We also brought in a bunch of players I actually care about. Look at this terrible situation in the coaching system for us. Our players are losing so much potential growth because I was incapable of finishing these objectives. So please, let's fill up all 6 for the upcoming episode. Guys, I need your help. I need coaches. It's not looking good. But let's continue. And as we continue, we have a matchup against Tottenham. Yes, Spurs, FA Community Shield. That is my first game of the season. It seems like they are going kind of full strength here with a little bit of rotation. I personally want to test out this new team that we have just put together with all the new signings and Bajcetic in the starting 11. Let's do it. And off we go. Liverpool against Spurs. It is predicting Jota to have a chance and Kelleher making good saves while Diomande makes a great tackle. I would not mind all of that, but at the end of this, I want a trophy. The last game I played was a devastating loss. Yes, it was a painful loss that we had to take on against Real Betis in the Europa League final. Hopefully today, things are going to be a little bit better. Jota, can you switch it up from there? Ah, oh, what a ball. Run, Gakpo. What are you waiting for? Tsimikas. Jota. Oh, that is great football. Cuts back in. Pass. What is that finish? Gravenberch, I will never accept the fact that that was your shot on target, buddy. We are in a defensive position here with Ito stepping up. Bajcetic right there. That is a good move from our opponents. We're opening up too much. Ito win that. Thank you, Kelleher. Tate and the lads chasing it. Bajcetic, Shatate, can you get there? Ooh, my tackle is misplaced. Kelleher, you are not going anywhere. What a save once again. Honestly, has he ever disappointed? Ooh, good press. Really good press right here. They don't know where to play the passes. Look at that. Oh, this is incredible. Diogo Jota. Diogo! Oh, nah, man. I'm aiming top left. Vicario makes a huge save for him. Akbo, I need you to make diagonal runs, buddy. There's Jota now. It's a Hatate pass. It's Jota's run. It's Jota's finish. And he hits the freaking post as Gravenberch gets another chance. I want this goddamn trophy, man. Cross whipped in. Come on. Win that. Jota! Let's go. He starts off the season the same way he finished last time. Will he get more goals than Darwin Núñez? The battle will continue, but it won't be a battle where it will be decided who plays in the first team and who doesn't. Both will remain in their teams. Jota in the reserve squad, Núñez in the main. Who scores more goals this season? Let me know. Runal, he's not shooting from there, is he? Yes, we get the ball. Kubo gets a touch on, but we are not capable of stopping them yet. 2 tackles coming in. 3 to stop them. Maybe we need more. Yes, we need more. Incredible defensive work from Diomande and the lads right there, as we are possibly going to be winning this game thanks to those incredible last-ditch tackles from our boys. Yes, we will. Our first trophy of the season. And here goes Diogo Jota, the goal scorer, to lift that trophy. But I gotta give it to the defense. Kelleher and the boys in the centre-back positions. Diomande and Ito putting together a very good partnership straight away. You cannot ask for more from a reserves team. And honestly, it doesn't feel like a reserves team. It's an amazing squad filled with players that could easily play for the main squad, but they know their role and they are doing a great job at it. Well, lads, there are a few things to consider this season. Virgil van Dijk, 33 years old, and in terms of development plans, the arrows are pointing down. That is scary. He's gonna go down in his stats, and sadly, the same goes for the Egyptian king. His arrows also pointing down. So we are looking at 2 players that will only decrease in terms of their overall rating throughout the season. And Andrew Robertson is also 30 years old right now. It takes him 124 weeks to get to an 88, which probably won't happen. By the time that comes around, he will probably be too old and will drop in ratings as well. So we have 3 players right here who are Liverpool legends for me, and it's really hard to admit this, but the smart play would probably to move these guys on. Oh man, it sounds horrible to say that, I know that, but it really might just be time for it. Let me know in the comments down below how you feel about it, just for the sake of this series, to keep things fresh as well. Do you want me to move on? The likes of Van Dijk, the likes of Salah, players who are dropping in their ratings but could still bring in a bunch of cash into this club. Now, I'm not saying I need the cash because I have 333 million. I'm just not spending it recklessly. How about a main team matchup to start off the Premier League season? It is Liverpool against Nottingham Forest, lads. That is the game in which these guys will be playing, and possibly, depending on your guys' sentiment in the comments down below, the last games of Mo Salah and Van Dijk for Liverpool. That could be a thing. You need to let me know still in the comments. Sobo into Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz across to Darwin. First shot, first goal. Luis Diaz, great pass, but generally speaking, a great attack kick-started by a tackle of Palhinha, as it is so many times for me. But that is a beautiful shot from Nunez. I do want him to be a lot more efficient this season, and that is a lovely start into this year. Jota has one goal. Nunez has one after just a few minutes here. He could score more. Nunez. Sobo outside the box. It's not an objective, but we might as well try, right? Oh, that's a great ball. Salah. Darwin making a good run. I see that, Darwin. That's one thing he definitely needs to improve, though, his heading play. And here's that moment. Can he still do it at the age of 33? Trent's cross. Not Van Dijk at that post. What the hell? Palhinha shoots. Van Dijk displaced by Darwin Nunez at the near post. What is happening here? Sobo sees the run of Robbo. Sobo Robbo. What am I saying? Oh, mate, what the hell am I saying? Sobo Robbo. Oh, no. Van Dijk, get there. Good tackle, Van Dijk. Hey, he might be going down in his stats, but he's still capable. And straight away from one oldie to the other. Mo Salah, good pass into Szoboszlai. He's running past people. And there's the shot coming in. Oh, wow. Did not see that going myself. It is Luis Diaz scoring this time. He assists and gets a goal. One player that we definitely haven't put a lot of emphasis on. Luis Diaz is class. He is an amazing player in real life. But as he does with Liverpool, he doesn't get as many goal contributions, so not that many people talk about him. But his work rate, his dribbling, his 1v1 situation success rate, all of that is amazing. And by the way, what the hell was up with that coach's hair? That looked very scary. Would love to start off into the season with a clean sheet if possible. No, man. He's offside. Yes, get in there. 2-0 against Nottingham to start off the new Premier League season. Obviously, we want to win this one. And difficulty this year is going to be even harder than we had it last year. Yes, ultimate difficulty was fine and all, but let's step up the sliders. So first of all, hopefully it stops resetting itself, but the competitive mode will be turned on. Player-based difficulty will be turned on as well. And the sliders for the AI will be dropped. We're going to start off with a cheeky 45 right here, and then bring it up to run frequency 60. And then the shot error, first touch control error, we're going to bring down to 40. Those are the sliders that I always kind of tend to play with. And then if things get too easy, I tend to upgrade the goalkeepers a little bit, but I don't like it when they do unrealistic things. So I don't necessarily touch that one too much. But these are the ones I definitely do change. It feels the most natural to increase the difficulty of the gameplay. So with all these sales being made, and also the decisions that we need to make in terms of the squad and the oldies right here that we could potentially move on, and on top of that, the fact that we need all the new objectives and the Champions League season that we have ahead of us, we have so much to do in season 2 of the Liverpool career mode. I want to thank you guys for tuning in into the first epi right here. I'm very excited about what's to come, and I definitely need to get a haircut. That's all I know, but you need to leave your comments down below and let me know about anything and everything that we need to discuss in today's epi. Have a good one, take care, and peace.